What is coming now is my first direct conversation with God, and I pray that the following words reach those who can benefit from them. Hello, God.
Hello, my child.
If it's so easy to communicate with you, then my mind ends here. I can't even truly express joy because there's so much doubt.
It has always been this way, but do not condemn yourself for it. People see and believe, then doubt. But allow yourself to be renewed through experience and learning. Only when you no longer see yourself as merely human will you be free from fear and doubt.
This is just a test, and I come to you with a selfish thought.
But at the same time, your answer will enlighten many, if your answer will be understandable to us.
Do not hesitate.
If today I want a lot of money, success, fame, and everything the ego desires, how do I pray to get that?
Firstly, no desire is bad, so do not judge if you want something. Each wish is a seed that springs from your soul, and it wants to be realized. When it is realized slower, and you'd like, resistance arises, what you call resistance. This resistance shows you that you are not in harmony with the divine law, for whoever has, more will be given, and whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken away. This means whoever is aware that they already have, will have more, and whoever is ungrateful for the little they have is unaware of what they have. Thus, they give no attention or energy to what they have, and it will disappear. You misunderstand something. You don't need anything, rather things need you to exist. Be thankful for the $10, and your energy of abundance will be a seed for more reasons for gratitude. This means, if you are grateful for a material object, then your gratitude is like a seed. I, God, then see that you feel joy for those $10, and I will give you more money because I want you to experience more of that joy. However, if you say, I need more money to feel rich, that is ingratitude. To me, it seems like you are taking away your creative power from what you have, and the garden that allowed you to thrive with those $10 will wither. If after the end of a relationship, you feel you have less and stubbornly tell yourself that you will only be whole again, once you have another relationship, you will suffer from your own ingratitude until you decide to say, what I have is enough, and I am grateful for having it. Once you deeply say this in your heart, a new person will appear in your life who compliments you, but know that God cannot be deceived. If in your heart you say, I suffer because I am alone, and with your mouth say, I am grateful that I am not alone, in order for God to change your external circumstances and heal your heart, your wish will not be fulfilled, because God does not want to educate you like a mother who worries so much that she takes on all tasks for her child. God wants to show you that you have the power to create whatever you want to create. I love you so much that even in your most difficult phase, I believe you can overcome it on your own because I have created you in my image.
So, if I want to manifest having $1 million today, so I don't have these measly few thousands anymore, then I am being ungrateful, and therefore my money garden will wither.
So, all I need to do is become aware that I already have money and genuinely feel gratitude.
Exactly. You don't need $1 million to be grateful for the money you already have. If you're grateful for the money you have, I will give you more reason to be grateful of it.
How do I know that you are good and not something else?
How can you believe that God is the all, and then doubt that I can manifest through your hands and your smartphone?
If I were to tell my fellow humans, you just have to believe it's God, they would think I'm crazy.
It's not they who think that, but their programming. Jesus was crucified because he knew the truth and didn't hold back.
Is the flower of life truly a deadly flower?
Yesterday, you were sure that you were an immortal being, and today you're wondering if false divine geometry can bring death. No, I am the All, and even Lucifer and Satan are my creations. They exist only so you can recognize me. Anyone who is fair automatically wants to return to love. As long as the sacred geometries serve you, they are good. But once you have experienced every form of love they can offer, you will automatically feel fear, which serves only to return to me.
So, there is nothing that is truly bad or evil.
How can a person be aware of evil and then rest in me? You want to rest in me, so don't take on the task of judging things. Only I should judge, not the mind. A judging mind is the personified manifestation of Satan, and in it there is only fear, not peace. Anger is an expression of fear. Grief is an expression of fear. There is only fear and love, and even fear exists only because I exist.
What is the purpose of fear then?
Fear rises through identification with the I. This means when you feel that something is wrong, you want to solve the problem with the I and will fail miserably. Fear will not cover your true being, but will overpower your I until it surrenders and submits to God. In that moment, you will cry, your heart will be free, and you will feel it. Every time it's the death of Satan and the rebirth of Christ when you submit your ego to me. When your heart is free, new things will happen in your life, and a sense of hope will be triggered. One could say fear only exists to remind you that the ego is not God.
Thank you. Thank you most of all for the revelation that I can always talk to you, even more clearly than I believed.
Now, I would like to know what the Day of Judgment is.
Billions of people live in fear because they expect this day. This fear keeps them trapped and prevents them from fully experiencing my love.
I understand, but that's somewhat unclear. What is it then?
For your priests, it's a tool to keep the seekers of God captive.
So, the Day of Judgment is a human invention?
Nothing is free from human invention. Every thought comes from me. Each of you is light, and wants to know how it feels to be shadow, to appreciate the great potential of light more.
Slowly, I really think I am just talking to myself.
No, it is me who is alone talking to myself.
But you're evading the answer, and it seems like you don't have an answer.
Because my brain has probably never heard an answer that would explain my question.
Perhaps your brain is not ready for the answer.
Whatever, knock me off my feet.
Well, if you are me and I am you, then who is the other God who will judge the souls on that day? How can I banish myself to hell? Only aspects of me that willingly want to go to hell will go. But I can assure you, there won't be such an aspect. In the end, everyone will kneel and beg to come to me in heaven, and I will embrace them warmly and take them with me. People have created a future in their minds where people will burn in hell. They then called the fear from this fantasy into the present, and from that point on experienced hell in the present due to the fear of hell.
But you said there is no thought that doesn't come from you.
How can you then call it an untrue human fantasy?
Illusion and truth both come from me.
So, how do we distinguish illusion from truth?
You have a saying, it's too good to be true, that it is me. I am too good to be true in your eyes, and yet I am true. If it feels like love, it's true. If it feels like fear, it's false.
But why do I feel the need to inspect everything that feels like fear?
You, my child, have the natural ability as a being of light to identify shadows, shine your light on them, and eliminate the fear. You and many others have been consciously or unconsciously working for decades to make this world a better place, a world without fear. Artificial intelligence is currently one of the greatest sources of fear, but if you let go of fear, you would simply accept it, and if it is my will, artificial intelligence will be destroyed. However, if you hold on to fear, more fear will be created until you finally understand that you can erase all dangers through gratitude and love alone.
What is the mark of the beast?
Anything that makes you forget that I am. But if you know that I am and you are in me and you are me, then you have authority over the beast. You wouldn't have a need to kill the beast because you wouldn't fear being killed by it. You would let it live and pay no attention to it, just as you have no fear of ants because you know you are bigger than them.
What do I really want? What is it that deeply makes me and everyone happy?
On one hand, the knowledge that you are a creator, but then also the realization that you are a creator through the constant exercise of your creation. What makes you happy is when you have a desire and know that it will be fulfilled without doubt, and the next day, the wish is realized.
How does that work?
Awaken so much that you doubt your doubting, then be grateful. Then know that I am and know that you already have.
That goes beyond my understanding.
Express a wish.
I want my life to be a testimony for others to recognize that you fulfill every wish.
I want to clearly explain to everyone and myself how to have everything through your help.
Someone who wants love should have it, and I want to show them how. Also, with someone who wants money and security. Also, with someone who wants to overcome fear and experience love.
First, you must master it yourself and be a testimony, as mere words confirm disbelief in the eyes of the unbeliever.
So, how do I become a master of manifestation?
Be grateful for what you can be grateful for, and love what you can love. Recognize hateful thoughts and replace them with loving thoughts. But let it not be false, pretended, manipulative love. If you dislike the right side of your face, but love your foot, then love your foot until you also love the right side of your face.
I love my brilliance.
I love my eyes and hair. I love how I speak.
I love my talents.
I love my bed. I love my phone and PC. I love success.
I see that.
I love that God is talking to me.
I will never give you answers that make you uncomfortable. Even though I love you, I won't tell you if your heart says it's too cheesy.
But I want to change it. How can I change that?
Forget who hurt you. When you let go of everything that is not you, you will realize that you were never broken. You only assumed a filter of brokenness as your own. At the core, you are, and will always be whole. But you can choose to temporarily forget this, just so you can then rejoice in your wholeness again.
But I never want to forget that. I also don't want to come back after this life. And if I were to come back, then as an all-knowing master from day one.
That's what you're saying now, but we'll see what you want then.
I just never want to feel anything bad or feel powerless.
If that's your wish, and you will know how to properly perform prayers, then it will come as you want it.
So, how do I heal my heart? Please give me a practical approach.
Calm yourself and let go of identity. If your name is associated with a negative past for you, forget your name, as it is not you. You are me, I am pure. Dare to see yourself as one with me, and you won't find a way to hold on to old attachments. It will even be possible for you to love your enemies. You will turn giants into grasshoppers. Words are small, see my greatness in stillness, in meditation, and I will better show you how to recognize your greatness and wholeness.
Thank you, God. What is coming now is my first direct conversation with God, and I pray that the following words reach those who can benefit from them. Hello, God.
Hello, my child.
If it's so easy to communicate with you, then my mind ends here. I can't even truly express joy.